Hello. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Goddamn Windows Update always resetting all of my freaking. Dude, I hate Windows so much whenever it tries to do literally anything. I love Windows when it acts as just an operating system and is there. I hate it when it tries to do anything else. Every time it updates, it resets. Like, it resets all of my microphone settings, it resets all of my headphone settings. Anything audio based is completely butchered. Oh, it's so annoying. But you guys can hear me. Yeah. According to OBS, you guys can hear me. So maybe that's not saying much. Let's swap over. Boom. Now we got game audio. And we got the game music because we're gonna go with the game music today. But yeah, okay. I literally like lowered the music, was like, yo, and then saw nothing on my OBS side and was like, wait, hold up. So settings are fixed. Um, Sinksong. Pretty much what we've already been doing. Uh, Classic defeat. We're just gonna get right into the Steel Soul. I'm gonna bear with the noises for a sec coming from my mic. Okay, I think that's good. Probably heard a little bit of like click click clank clank as I adjusted one of the things. The arm is fairly silent, but the claw at the end of the arm that is holding the actual mic, that always makes like little, I don't know, maybe some WD-40 to it or something, but the mic is I guess it's just as close enough to the mic. And it's sensitive enough. Whenever I make adjustments on like the claw, you always hear like little Alright, let's get to this though. Yeah. Woo! Alright. And with that, we're good. I always like to start off cracking him on the head to get that beast shard, because, I mean, for in any percent, which is technically one of the achievements that I need, we don't need it, but there is a Steel Soul 100%. And we'll definitely need it for that, and we might as well grab the stuff while we're here. That way the only reason we really have to come back will be for Ava later. Because hopefully the plan is gonna be to beat the game on Steel Soul. And then, once we beat the game on Steel Soul and get that achievement, then we can focus on the, 100%. But I mean, to be fair, maybe I should push the 100% out of my mind, because right now, can't even beat regular. Having troubles with regular. Honestly, I think it's mostly just me being rusty. Because back when I was doing, like, the speed run a while ago, I believe we tried. God damn it. There we go. I didn't get her hooked under a little, like, thing over there. You're supposed to get her, like, hooked under a little ledge there, and that way you can, like, jump and double smack her. And that's, like, the best way to DPS Moss Mother down. Hey, I took a big tumble down a long hole. You gotta give me a little bit of, a little bit of a break. Point might be strong, but I mean, even she fell pretty far. Which is weird, because there's no fall damage in the game. So I was like, I could fall that same distance. And I'll take no damage from it. You know, the other thing that we gotta figure out, because I wasn't planning on turning Hitless into a video, a YouTube video. And I'm not really planning on turning this Steel Soul run into a YouTube video. And I still haven't got an idea of something to do. And I haven't uploaded anything since the Blasphemous playthrough. Hey, look at that. I'm getting way better. Actually got it on the first pogo. Bashanka. But yeah, well, I need to figure out what I want to do for another YouTube video. I might have, like, a silly little project in mind. But I also want to get, like, a challenge. Oh, god damn it. I also want to get, like, a challenge going. that I can turn into video. Kind of like the overloaded challenge. I'm not sure. And the other question is like, should it be another Elden Ring challenge? Or should I do something else? Because another thing that I also want to try that probably wouldn't be turned into a YouTube video. How? What? Okay. I'm gonna die. Guess we're just gonna go the normal way. But I also want to do a Elden Ring speedrun. I don't know what category or what thing of, but I do want to try my hand because way long ago I tried one. But a lot of things have changed, a lot of new things discovered, whatnot. I think it'd be cool to go for a speed run. We did hit lists, now we can do speed. But I also gotta figure out what category of speed run to go for. Like, do I just do an any percent? It'd be very similar to what I was doing for the hit run, or the no-hit. Rain! Welcome in, welcome in! How you doing? How's things been going? Oh, wait. Gotta turn it in. Warrior! You as well. How things going? Good to see you. We're doing Steel Soul while also trying to figure out what to do next. Things are. I get that. Nah, I've had a couple of my own days of you know, things are. Today's not bad. Today's doing good. But I definitely feel that. Hanging in there. That's good. Finally dotted your I's and crossed the T's. Oh, okay, so you're finally getting all of that stuff figured out. That's good. Or at least, I guess not figured out, but finished up. Hopefully to be resolved soon. That's what I mean. Ow. As long as it's not... Okay. As long as it's not on your side anymore. It does kind of suck, like, waiting for responses and whatnot, but... No, gimme. Thank you. It's hot as balls. Actually, so the heat wave took a little bit longer for where I live, but it finally did start to hit us. Where I live hit 110. It hit 110 just recently. So, like, yep, I'm starting to... I'm starting to feel it. I get that. Ow, god damn it. I'm getting hit by everything. Ew. Yeah. It's getting hot where I am. It was nice because when everyone else was complaining about the heat, we were having, like, a storm that rolled in for, like, a week. And so it was staying in, like, the low 70s pretty much all week. And I was loving it. Oh, I don't know if I hit that. If I did, he should be like 1 or 2 hits left. Nah, I don't think I hit it. There we go. That's nice to know you got all your stuff settled, though. Must be nice to not have to worry about all of that. How's the computer and the account stuff going? Silk Heart obtained. Were you able to get all your Final Fantasy XIV stuff back? Regain the power to regenerate 1 silk. Good old Ada. Relieved to know you've done what you can. Yeah. As long as it's not on you. You can play 14, but still waiting for your gil. Okay, okay. Oops. Okay, come on. Yeah, I love that. That's a later rain problem. Yeah, I've had plenty of those moments, just like, nah, yeah, the future me can deal with that. Yeah, so the other thing that I was looking at is I'm trying to think of what's the next like challenge thingamabob. What I can do for the next YouTube video, because ever since the Blasphemous playthrough, I haven't been editing or recording for a YouTube video. And that's because I was busy, oops. It's because I was busy doing Hitless, and now I want to do Steel Soul. And I don't really want to turn either of these into a video. I want to do something else. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do. Gotta figure out if I want to do another challenge. Or, well, I'm thinking I should do another challenge. I just gotta figure out what I want to do. Doesn't even have to be like an Elden Ring challenge. Like, I'm thinking, ooh, what other challenges can I do in Elden Ring? But doesn't even have to be that. It could be a challenge in a different game. I am thinking about another doing an archipelago. Because I had a lot of fun doing an archipelago before. Even though it was solo. Ooh. Rain. I don't know if that's up your style. But if you want to try doing an archipelago... It's funny that, like... I'm down to do another solo archipelago. Like, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Archipelago... Oh, an archipelago is a multiplayer, multi-game randomizer. So, I don't know if you've done any randomizers before for any game. But an archipelago connects games together in a giant randomizer. So, everybody has, like... I can have items... Like, I could be doing Silksong, and I could pick up an item in Silksong, and it could be an item for Elden Ring. It could be like a new weapon. Or I could go over to Elden Ring, beat a boss, and it could be like, you know, the sprint for Silksong. It's the idea that it's like, it's a randomizer, but you can pick up stuff for other games. And with how it's set up, you can do... Like, you can do it solo, but you can also do, like, one player on each game. You can, like, the way it's all set up is you can even do a bunch of the same game. So it's like, two people could be playing Silksong and get each other's abilities instead of their own. Stuff like that. I don't know. I've done tons of randomizers, and so when I discovered that Archipelago was a thing that was possible, I was just like, oh, I gotta do this, because I'm used to randomizers. The thing is I don't know a lot of people that I don't know a lot of people that... Well, I don't know a lot of people... One second, let me focus on the battle and then I'll finish my thought. There we go. I know people who do randomizers, like, and who would be down to do an archipelago, but none of them are like streamers or content creators in any form. And then I know a bunch of content creators, but I don't know any of them that do randomizers or are like interested in that. Like most of the content creators I know, most of the streamers and whatnot, um, they're, you know, they play games and whatnot. But like challenges and random, like there's not that many not that many crosses between the two. Because, like, if I'm gonna do an archipelago, I'd want to do it on stream. Off-stream archipelagos are fun, too, but I'd kind of want to do an on-stream archipelago. Alright, let's go beat up Lace. Sadly, it's also not for every game. Only certain games can be done in archipelago. Oh, jeez. I don't even know what I was doing there. I messed up so much. Oh. I messed up so much on that. You know what? Maybe I need to actually lock in. That's okay. That was... It takes like 15 minutes to get back there. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Lol, apologies? Apologies for what? Why are you guys sorry? You guys didn't do anything. I'm the one that's not, like, focusing. But yeah, an archipelago could be fun. And that would definitely be something I'd be down to make a YouTube video about. It'd be a hell of a lot of editing, but hey. Ooh, and I would need, like, everybody to record their parts. Because then I could swap between perspectives on people on games and stuff. It'd be a hell of a lot to edit and do, but that's something I'd be down for. Or, yeah, I also gotta figure out just a challenge. Challenge to do in some game. It's interesting, because it's like, I want to do a challenge that, you know, no one's done before, or very few people have done. And you gotta get pretty creative when you're thinking about that. Because there's a lot of challenges that'll have been done by many a people. It's kind of like why I didn't bother doing a video on hitless, like Elden Ring hitless. I wasn't gonna turn that into a video. And also then the Silksong Steel Soul. Not really gonna turn them into videos because they're like, oh well, yeah, that's a thing a lot of people have done. Gotta think of something unique. True. Yeah. Man, I love the music. Oh, yo. Hornet is in pain. Something's not right within her shell. Now, let's see if I can get... Kinda. That's close to how you're usually supposed to do that. Poor Hornet. Warrior, how much do you know of the story? Do you know much about Hollow Knight story and whatnot? Because Silksong has an amazing story. Basically nothing. Alright. Well, to sum it up, Hornet is a badass. Hornet is like... Hornet is like the daughter of what essentially are the gods, the bugs. They're called pale beings. But they're pretty much like the gods of the world. But yeah, she's like a kick-ass daughter of one of them. She's like very in the first game in Hollow Knight. She's like very mysterious. You learn stuff about her, but you don't play as her. You play as the knight. So when this one came out, when Sinksong came out, oh my gosh, it was being able to learn like her history and everything about like who she is, where she came from. Okay. Little fall. We're all good. But yeah, she's like there's a little bit of reasoning why she's having like the little pain episodes. But she's literally a badass, and she like the whole thing is just opening cutscene of this game. She's kidnapped, like she's in a cage. She gets kidnapped by these group of people. And then she breaks out, falls down a giant pit, and then that's where the game begins, is like she's face first at the bottom of the pit, waking up. But you find out that it's like, oh, the people that captured you are people of the Citadel. And the Citadel is this grand temple built way, way up. So the entire idea is that we have to climb all the way to the top to get to the Citadel. All because Hornets, like, if I just try to leave, whoever they are gonna try to come for me again. So her attitude is, no, I'm instead gonna go up to the Citadel, I'm gonna face whoever gave the orders to kidnap me, and I'm going to kill them. That way, I will never be kidnapped again. And it's like, imagine getting kidnapped and being like, yeah, I don't want to get kidnapped again, so I'll just go kill the people instead. It's like, damn, alright. But then the entire game centers around, like, what is the Citadel? Who are the people of the Citadel? Why did they kidnap you in the first place? Like, what's the meaning behind all of it? Really, really good story. Sounds cool. Yeah, it is. I mean, the lore is one of the reasons why it's my favorite game. Or, my like, second favorite game after Elden Ring. The gameplay is also solid. It is one of the best Metrovanias I have ever played. But it might be a little hard to get the taste of some of the game, like, to get a taste of Elden Ring while I'm playing it, or to get a taste of Silksong while I'm playing it. Mostly because I'm playing it in a very different way. I mean, not only am I skipping past all the dialogue, but, like, I'm doing unconventional things that you wouldn't do. But going through the game... True. Yeah. But going through the game, like, as an RPG, treating it as, like, an adventure, an RPG, where you're off exploring and doing all these different things, it's so good. Like, the adding, because the original Hollow Knight didn't have these, but these, they call them wishes, which is what you saw me do with the Moss Druid right there. But they're basically quests. Adding quests and, like, this, a task, you have, like, your main quest, the Great Citadel, ascend through the lands of Fairloom and reach the Citadel at the Kingdom's Peak. That's, like, our goal. After that maid, the Shrine Maiden, who, like, was tapping us on the head when we passed out in front of him, we told her, hey, yeah, we were kidnapped by these people clad in white. And she's just like, that sounds like warriors of the Citadel, the great temple above. And it turns out that the Citadel is so great, every bug here in Fairloom is trying to... They call it the Great Pilgrimage. Every one of the pilgrims are trying to make their way up to the Citadel. Because if they make it to the Citadel, supposedly, the Citadel is like paradise. All of their needs will be met. Everything will be fine. Like, everything will be great and grand. They just have to go through a very arduous journey, the pilgrimage up to the Citadel, which is dangerous and, you know, makes them lose a lot of their lives. Like most of these guys, they're all kind of crazy because they failed the pilgrimage. But yeah, it's a good story. Come, Beast, let us dance. No, I didn't get it. Oh, no. Never mind. That turned out well. Yeah, then there's these little, like, dream sequences. Rise, rise. Yeah, and you learn that, like, all of these dream sequences are, like, come, child, witness our waiting. Yep. Yeah, like, all these dream sequences that you end up getting sucked into are, like, turns out it's a way of how your ancestors are trying to communicate with you. So you learn, like, more about your history, your ancestry, who you actually are. Like, we know we're the daughter of a pale being, but the pale being was our father. We know nothing about our mother's ancestry, and so this entire game is, like, about our mother's ancestry. We take those? Yeah, we take those. Don't mind me being at 1 HP during the, like, last little bits of the boss fight. Oh. I didn't make the jump. Alright, I apologize if I've asked this before. Because I'm pretty sure I did, but I've forgotten. I know you play Final Fantasy XIV, Warrior, but, like, what, do you play anything else? There any other games that, like, you play a lot of? Or is it pretty much mostly Final Fantasy XIV? Boom! Mouse on the screen! I'm using a controller, not mouse and keyboard. Nope. I fell. Oh. I should probably... Didn't realize I was at 2 HP. Don't really want to accidentally get myself killed. Yeah, don't worry. I took care of the bot. I took him out back. Took him out back. You didn't hear a gunshot or anything. Just peacefully. You play a lot of RPGs, though? Well, okay. I may have to ask for clarification, because RPG is a loose term. Like, Elden Ring and Silksong are technically classified as RPGs. That's not their main classification, as Elden Ring is, well, I think Souls game or Souls-like is probably what most people would say. Yeah, that's what Elden Ring is. And then Metrovania is probably the main classification people put Silksong. But it is still like an RPG. Overarching story, there's different builds and different things you can do. Like in the case of Elden Ring, you get to choose your own character, create your hero on the fly. Rather than like Silksong where you play as a preset character. You play as Hornet. Okay. That was something. Playing Bloodborne on and off, currently replaying Final Fantasy X. Okay. Man, everybody's playing Bloodborne. You're playing Bloodborne, Rain's playing Bloodborne. Rain's sister was playing Bloodborne. Are you playing Bloodborne because Rain told you to play Bloodborne? Is he just getting everybody into Bloodborne? Wake up. Oh, woo. I love the little fluffy fleas. You're so fluffy. Ow. Come on. Now you're facing the wrong way. There you go. There we go. Oop. I don't apologize for getting my BF and my sister to play. Fair, fair. You're just getting everyone you know to play. Yeah, I want some silk. So I can do this. Ow! There we go. Okay, now that's dangerous. Because now I'm at 1 HP. Luckily, there's no enemies here. And I get healed from grabbing the sprint ability. So I should be fine. Stopped when you moved to a new place, never picked it back up, and started again when you picked... Okay. You know that some friend groups have that one friend who unintentionally either sparks or reignites interest in me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have been both on the receiving and the giving end of that. I have been like, I've gotten into games where everybody has been like, oh, yeah, that actually sounds fun. And then I've also watched people play a game and be like, okay, sure. And then I start playing it a ton. I mean, Bloodborne is a good game to do that. Alright, see? We're back here. That didn't take too long. And this time, we'll do better. Okay. He immediately gets hit. I was facing the wrong way. No! Okay, maybe I just need to practice lace. I'm doing bad on her. Jeez. That is tiresome. 4 out of 5 times, it's you, the one sparking interest. Fair. Fair enough. Also played Monster Hunter. Yeah! I used to be... Well, it was Monster Hunter World was the one that I played. I did not... I kind of fell out of playing Monster Hunter World. Because it was like... I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But the group that I was playing with were kind of like, you know, they were. And then on top of that, I'm not a big fan of grindy games, and it really started to get like grindy. It really started to get like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't get the carapace this time. Better luck next time. 6 times, 6 hunts later, I finally get it. And it's like, finally. Oh, turns out you need 3 of them. And it's just like, dude, it took me 6 hunts to get 1. Are you kidding me? Like, it just got way too grindy. I kind of stopped playing. And that was back on World, so when the new one came out, I just didn't even bother to get it. I did have a lot of fun, and I mean, I put, like, I think over 100 hours into World. Woof. We'll get him next time. Apparently, I need more practice on Lace, so it's fine. Apparently, I just need to keep trying Lace till I get her. Haven't played Monster Hunter since the PSP. Dang, that was a while ago. Yet not wanting to grind. So you don't play it as much? Yeah. Yeah, on top of, like, all of the things of what I need, like, trying to find someone to do an Archie with, an archipelago. Oh, I missed the pogo. There we go. Gotta find some people to do an archipelago with. I've been thinking maybe I need to find someone to play Hunt Showdown with. In an FPS game. FPS, but I don't know. I also kind of like playing Hunt solo. Like, that's a game that I'd play solo or with others as well. But let's see. I do enjoy the... Oh, I did get the stun. Oh, you did a third one? Can you just... There we go. I've enjoyed the Resident Evil games. Like, I enjoyed Village when it came out. Very much enjoyed Requiem, the newest one. So that's another game that I kind of like the horror aspect. When you get hunted down, you'll let me know. Are you thinking about... Are you thinking about getting Hunt Showdown, Rain? I never really pegged you as a FPS person. Pokemon's a good one. I like the original Pokemons. Anything past Gen 3, I'm like kind of about. So I'm more of an old school, but that's also because I grew up on first gen and second gen. I like the old classics. The modern stuff is kind of, I don't know. Honestly, when I look at like modern Pokemon, I look at Pal World and I say, yeah, I'd rather play Pal World. You've been debating it since I mentioned it? Really? Like I said, I didn't take you for, oh. I didn't take you for an FPS man. Also because it's like, even amongst people who like FPS, like I know people who like hero shooters, like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or stuff like that. And it's just like, that's a very different type of FPS than Hunt Showdown. You played Helldivers 2 and really liked it? Yeah, but like Helldivers... Oh, I wasn't sure if I was gonna reach that. Helldivers 2 is, like third... Well, I guess you can change your perspectives in Helldivers 2, but it's mostly like a third-person shooter. I can say as someone who's played a bunch of Helldivers, it does feel different. Mostly because, and I think the big thing that sets it off is, at least with Hunt Showdown, it's old guns. It's like, it's slow gunplay. Even Helldivers is fast gunplay in comparison. But I mean, if you want to give it a try, like, by all means. I'm always down to take anybody through any game that I'm familiar with. Like, if someone's just like, yeah, I'm thinking about playing this, I'd be like, ah, and it's a game that I like playing, I'm always been like, here, I'll show you the ropes. Grew up on COD and Halo. Yeah, fair. I grew up on Halo. I was a Halo man. I played, like, Black Ops Zombies. I did like that from Call of Duty, but I was mostly a Halo man growing up. I was the classic. I literally grew up, like, my 12, 13-year-old years were literally the Doritos, Mountain Dew, and Halo. that was me when I was like 12, 13 years old. as a preteen into teenager, that was me. My house was the house where all of my friends would gather, and we'd go into my basement and turn on the Xbox and play Halo. Most of your survival horror games were the PS2 era? Okay. You see, I was not a PlayStation person growing up. I was mostly a Nintendo and an Xbox person growing up. And then when I started to get into my mid to late teenage years, I discovered PC, which had previously been used for, like, Minecraft, and that was it. But then it was around 2011, so I was, oh, what was I? God, how long ago was 2011? That would have been 15 years ago. Oh my gosh, 15 years ago. So I would have been 15, yeah. I would have been 15 years old. But that's when I started to get real into PC and Steam and buying a bunch of games. Bone cracks, 15 years. Yeah. I'm old. I'm getting old. It is what it is. Old farts like me, just like reminiscing about how the old days used to be. You're older than me? Really? I, honestly was not expecting that. I mean, I always figured you were, like, close to the same age. But it always seemed, I don't know. In my head, I thought I was older. Only by, like maybe a year or two or something. Back in my day is something I can actually say. Yeah. I'm older than both of you? Okay, okay. We don't need to make this a competition. Ooh, I don't think I grabbed his tail there. Okay, he should be like 2 hits. Maybe, I don't think 1. I'm gonna bank 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Dang it! He was more than 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, okay. I was way off. 7 hits on second phase. Got 3-ish years in you. To be fair, I'll be 31 by the end of the year. I'm over 30 and a half. But, alright, fair. It's because you missed the needle the first time? You know what? You're probably right. The needle strike, the very first one, I thought it got his tail, but it probably didn't get his tail. It's kind of it's a really tight window because I've watched the method on how you one cycle, so you don't even have to face the second phase, and it's the equivalent of getting like 4 hits and a needle strike every single time he jumps out, and it's really tight. It's a really tight window to get all 4 hits and a needle strike. Man, gotta love aerial combat. That's the other thing that I love about this game. If you... The combat can be difficult. Like, I would say most people classify this as a pretty difficult game. But its skill ceiling is so high. If you master the combat, you can do some crazy things. I'll be 34. Okay, fair. I'll be 31 by the end of the year. You'll be 34. Fair. You got 3 years. It's not like 2.5 or something. Ah, come on. Now I'm missing all the pogos. I remember how difficult it was to pogo stuff. Because in the first game, your down slash is straight down, while in this one, you go at an angle. And it was so difficult getting used to the diagonal dashes. But now I've gotten used to it. Okay, well, we're almost back to deep docks, so... This time, I won't lose to Lace... for sure. Yeah, it does look deceptively simple. I also think that it was just because the first game... Because I was just used to how they work in the first game, and they do not work the same. So I think that also contributed to it. I can say I'm not as good at the movement, but if you watch, like, speedrunners, the angled pogo definitely did add to some of the movement tech that people figured out. Like, there's a way that you do kind of what I'm doing. You constantly keep jumping and pogoing down. But there's a way to do it even more precise, where you, like, spam it nonstop, and it's, like, as fast as sprinting, and it's like, I don't have the movement tech down myself. But it's really interesting where it's like, people even found a way that you can combine the downward slash with the sprint to make the sprint faster. It's like, I don't even do that because it's complicated. It's like the amount of tech that you can do that was figured out in Silksong is insane. There's like way more of it than there was in Hollow Knight. Alright. Back to the arena. Yeah, yeah, you see me doing these dives a bunch, and then I get sprint right here, and all of a sudden you'll see me stop doing dives. Unless, like, I'm specifically in the air, I'll do it, but you'll stop seeing me do it for, like, normal sprinting. Because unless you know, like, the like, sprint dash tech, which is kind of complicated, just the normal sprint is the next fastest thing. Alright, we're back at Lace. This time for sure. This isn't even the hard version of Lace. Okay. We'll just take it safe this time. How was that even a hit? There we go. There we go. That took way too long. Third time's the charm, I guess. Okay, then we rest here because we port back. Far fields. Whoop. There we go. Jump the trap. And that's where we report back. We just gotta get the flea. Vitality before violence. See, that's what I should be doing. Vitality before violence. I have a tendency to do violence. And just violence. Oh. Okay. We're gonna come in here first. Grab the warding bell, because that will actually be somewhat useful. Alrighty. One more quest to do. Flexible spines. I say one more quest. There's gonna be a lot more quests. But this is like... Once we get this quest done, we get like the main movement tech that we need. Oh, come on. Reload the room. A. Okay, let's get you guys out of there. Stop taking my goddamn things! There's 3 up here! God damn! Okay. Okay, you know what? We're going to the other one. You. Oh, we're done. Cool. We only needed the one more. And a quick little quit out to the menu. And there you go. And now we get our floaty little cloak. Drifter's cloak. Get it? Because we're like a drifter, because we're not from these lands and we're roaming around. But also, we get to drift on the wind. Me explaining jokes. Woo! Out of my way. God damn it. Mask. Good old mask shard. Now, do a quick little rest, and let's go fight a boss. Yeah, let's hopefully this goes much better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I missed it. Hey, excuse me. Where did that even come from? There we go. Easy, boss. Hit the rock. Let it smack the head. And we're clear. I would have been real ashamed if I died on that one. Nice. Thank you. One of the ones I'm definitely more confident at. Alright. We got a couple small things to do. And then we'll be at the I mean, it's the halfway point of Act 1. I don't want to say we'll be at the halfway point, because we won't be. We'll be at the halfway point of Act 1. We can grab just the quests. We don't have 200. And then we bought a piece of mask from the shopkeep for about 300, which is one of the reasons we were collecting all the beads. Now that we have everything, we can come here. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. And that is a third one. This will help with the survivability once we finally get it. But now we gotta go and get the fourth one. A little bit of money here. A little bit of money here. That included. When we get to the halfway point, that weaver will be worth way more. Alright, now we go to Deep Ducks. Because now we gotta go backtrack a little bit. Okay, we rest here at the prison, because we'll have to do a quit out. Okay, but now we gotta come through here. Easy peasy. We got sprint, so we don't even need a pogo on that. And that is 5 fleas we have found. That is the 5th and final flea that we needed. Now we can come back here. And hi, Flea Caravan. Tell him, oh, hey, we found 5 fleas. Because that's what your quest was, right? And he says, thank you. Wish granted. And then he says, the caravan's gonna move. Do you want to come with? And we say, yes, I would love to travel with you. Travel with Flea Caravan? Yes. And then we get this adorable cutscene right here. Look at this. We're just with a bunch of the fleas. Fluffy little fleas. Thank you for letting us travel with you. Then we come here. We grab flea brew. Because that can become useful later. Floofs. Yeah, they're floofs. They are the most adorable floofs ever. And Bellheart. Except it's the haunted version, not the normal version. And this is roughly... Well, once we save Bellheart, is roughly the halfway point of Act 1. Because the whole point of Act 1 is we're trying to make our way up to the Citadel. And Bellheart marks kind of that halfway point. There we go. Quick little arena. The art in this game, though, is beautiful. That's another thing that I like about it. I mean, like, look at this. Look at the area we're in. Like, the world feels like it's full of life. Like, so many details were put into every single thing. Oh. Oh, shit. You know what? I do not like being at 1 HP. We are gonna do a little bit of a safety quit out. It will put us kind of far back, but I think it's going to be worth it. That's something I also gotta remember, is that, like, if I ever feel like I'm in a very precarious spot and have, like, no HP, I should just do a quit out. It'll send me, like, I'll lose time. Because I'll have to run all the way back. But it's better than dying, which is way more of a time loss. Okay. The other thing I needed to do here is this room. Yep. And that's my fourth one. Boom. Now we have 6 masks. And now, we're gonna do a little... This is a speedrun skip that I'm about to do. Before the speedrun skip, though. Let's grab... that. Okay, now this is a little bit of a speedrun skip. See that guy? We're gonna keep yelling at him so he comes down here. We're gonna bait him all the way over here. And we're gonna bait him here. There we go. And now he'll hover all the way up. And we can use him to hop up here where we're not supposed to be yet. Ow. So yeah, we use him to do a little skippy skip there. Because otherwise, we have to go around. Okay, I'm not. Otherwise, we have to go, like, around. And we actually have to do a boss fight before we can get to this ability. So that little skip where we bait that guy over and then jump on his head. That's to skip a boss fight and a loop-de-loop. Instead, we just come here and we get the ability without the boss. And now we can climb walls. Okay. Okay, let's get this guy. Come on. Over here. Get that Paul apart. That is now 2, and we need 6. So we will be getting a couple more. I do want to go up first. Get that little guy. Okay. Wait for it. There he is. Ow. There's Paul apart number 3? Or 4? No, 3. That is 3. Okay, and then... Wait, actually, it probably would be faster to do this. Bench. We gotta come over this direction. Oh wait, no, that is 4. Not 3. That's 5. And then do a quit out to go back to that bench. This is why I think it was slightly faster. And there we go. That's 6. Okay, fine. And then the reason we needed 6 of those... We're pretty much finishing quests before we even get them. This person gives us a quest to collect polyp parts. Rite of the Polyp. Wish promised. But then we say, you know what? We already have 6 of them. Quick little reload. And bam! Polyp pouch. Quest complete. Alright, now we have a boss we gotta go do. And I am not well practiced on this boss. So I think rocking these and this. We got speed and we got heal. Think that's the better option. I could. No, I think that's the best option we got right now. Beep. Getting first. Yeah, no one came and grabbed it. It's one of those things where I think it's like, if you don't show up at the beginning of stream, then you think someone else has already taken it, and so you just don't even bother. Okay, we're gonna see how well I can do this boss. Because it has been too long. I am out of practice against Widow. Oh, like that. Oh, that's not fair. It froze me. Okay, phase 2. Shit. I was at 1 HP! I was at 1 HP when I got that hit. Well, for being rusty on that boss, I barely scraped that out. Thinking about it, but said nah. Thinking about looking at the first. And betting. All right. We have now made it halfway through Act 1. I think this is when I can. I think this is when I start to slow it down. Because normally, the speed run me. Like, I pretty much took my speed run path. I mean, I added a little extra with getting the extra mask and going for money that I don't normally go for. But this was pretty much my speedrun path when I was doing the challenge to complete the game in under 5 hours. But now I don't think I need to stick to my speedrun path anymore. I think I just play it slow from here on out. Because now we have Bellheart unlocked, which means we get a needle upgrade, so our weapon's stronger. There's plenty of quests. We get a lot more of the world that we can kind of mess around and do. There's ways to earn money and other things. We can start collecting different stuff. But I have now killed Widow and Bellheart, that was haunted before with everybody hanging from strings. Look at that! Everybody's free! Also, Bellheart, one of the best soundtracks. The Bellheart theme is one of my favorite. This is what brings I listen to this and I get nostalgia. And I literally, this game came out less than a year ago. Last year, September. And this song already gives me nostalgia. Just listening to this. How's the Dr. Pepper? I actually have juice this time. I had a Dr. Pepper for lunch when I got home from work at like 3 o'clock. And so when I sat down to get ready for stream and set stream up, I was like, I should maybe have some juice instead of another Dr. Pepper. But who knows? An hour from now, I might be popping another Dr. Pepper. Sorry, I'm just vibing to the music. Okay. Let's get that free needle upgrade. A nice and polished needle. Sharpened and polished. Which I love when you look at your needle. Like, look at that. It was like a weird, like, scratched up and kind of like yellowish. Now it's like nice, polished steel. And then when you get the pale oil to upgrade it further, oh, it's so good. But anyway, so yeah, this is when I think we slow it down. I think this is when I say, okay, figure out what we want to do next. I can take the Silver Bells quest. Missing couriers. And Crobble clearing. You sell... I know you sell a bunch of tools, and they're expensive for me to buy. But I don't remember... Oh, you do sell a memory locket. Okay. There is also a memory... Oh, right. Let's get the Bellheart Bellway, so we can transport back here anytime we need. And we might as well complete Silver Bells. Ow. Gold. Ow. I'm gonna end up accidentally killing myself. There's a Silver Bell. We kind of just end up doing... We kind of end up doing this, just loop. Because one can spawn here, 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 or here. And if we just kind of keep doing this loop... I think we can add to the loop. If we go down. Is this? I forget if they... Oh, right! Okay, I need a heal. One of these big guys does 2 damage. So if I just... There we go. And with this... We do get our access back to here. Okay, but now... Oh, shit! Alright, I'm gonna want to heal again. Play it safe. That wasn't enough to heal. That is, though. Playing it super, super safe. Okay. Keep doing the little loop. Oh, yep. There's one. I forget how many we need. Like 8 or something. No spawn. No spawn. Then we come down here. Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna get hit by this. Alright, you know what? We're going back to Belheart. We're gonna reset that little loop-de-loop. Because I'm not about to die to running into spikes and creepy crawlies and start all of this over again. This quest is being way more difficult than it should be. Okay, bell. No bell. Bell. That's a golden one. Bell. Oh. Oh, nope, that was a copper one. Right, they're back. I don't know why I thought they would be gone. Oh, bell. I think it's safe if we just do this loop constantly. Nope, that was a copper bell. Nope. Oh, there we go. Silver bell. Nope. Ooh. Silver bell. Nope, not there. Back up. Nothing. Nothing. Still copper. Okay. Forgot about that one. And still copper. Oop, not that way. Oop, silver. Nope. 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 Still copper. Jeez, two of these guys? I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Do the loop-de-loop again. Nope. Nope. No. Oh. Hey! And there it is. All of our silver bells. And I didn't accidentally kill myself. Even though I hit a bunch of things. And with that, I can turn in that. Silver bells, wish granted. We get cash money. Okay. The other thing I needed to do. We need to... You know what? We can do that to move a little faster. We need to come back here. 'Cause... Let me come over here so I can pogo you. Thank you. Need that. Come here and do this. And then we need to go do the halfway home. Arena right here. Oh, that was it? Pays to have that upgrade before doing this arena. Because normally you do that arena before the upgrade. And halfway home. We can talk to New here, and we get our bestiary. And we have to, like, fill out, I think it's 50? Hunter's Journal! And we gotta fill out 50 to finish off. Or maybe it's 100. It could be 100. Then we need to do craw bug clearing. Oh, wait. I need to talk to him. Then he tells us about craw bug clearing. There we go. Wish updated. Now we can do the full craw bug clearing. Come on. Ah, there we go. Pilgrim shawls from these guys. Bone scroll. I think that's all that's down there? Yeah, that's all that's down there. No, I didn't want him to fall in the water. I need these guys' shawls. Shawls. Then we come over here. We can say hi. Can rest there. Because once we do that, we can come over here to Crow's. Crow Central. Get all of the rag pelts. Oh, I missed the top ones. Uh-oh. Alright, you know what? That's fine for that's fine for Want to come over here and grab a bunch of those. I think we need to upgrade. We need the tool. Because we need those. Actually, there's something we didn't grab that's better. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Before quitting out. Because now I gotta come back here. Oh, I guess we have to do the other thing, don't we? Can I? No, I can't get up there. Oh, maybe. No. I think I do have to do the thingy first. Unless... Hey, buddies. Wanna come up here? There you go. Now do one more. Attack me going this way. Oh! There we go. Oh, it's further up! I thought it was right here. Nope, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Which means I should do the other... Okay, we're gonna do this a little bit different. We're gonna come back here. Like I said, we can afford to do this much slower. I want to hit you this side, because if I knock you in the water, I can't pick up your shawl. I want to pick up the shawl. Still need more pelts. Okay, but here's what we can do now. Let's take a trip back to Bellheart real quick. Bellheart. Not Bone Bottom. Almost went to Bone Bottom. Take a little trip on our... not so much a rocket ship. Hey! We always come here and talk to Sherma. Especially because Sherma's someone that, like, at this point, you would have, like, This would be like your 10th interaction with Sherpa. Because he's doing the pilgrimage roughly about the same time as you. But because we skipped most of the whole beginning... Oh, I don't have enough. Hold on. Let me do my other thing. We skipped most of the beginning. We didn't talk to Sherma. You! Okay, this is why we grabbed, like, that Weaver effigy and the Choral Commandment. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 1 Choral Commandment, 1 Weaver effigy, and 1 Bone Scroll. And look how much money we get. Boom, 90, 240, 420. Which means we can purchase the memory locket. Which means we can unlock the other blue. Which means we can do poison. Now we have the flea brew, the straight pin for poison. And with that, we can go finish off the Crawbug, battle arena. I wanted to do that before doing the battle arena, because I wanted to have poison as an option. And then after we do the battle arena, we'll get access to Trifold. The Trifold darts, rather than just the regular darts. Still need the shawls. Okay, never mind. That should be... Yep, maximum health. We're good. Don't need the shawls anymore. Which means we can also go turn that into, to Bone Bottom. And there we go. Starting with full silk, full health, and poison with brew and everything. Let's begin this. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I don't like. Okay, now comes the 3, which is fine. We do a heal. And then the next... Okay, now this is the hard one. Okay. There we go. I was a little worried because it's been a while since I fought these guys. Can I? Okay, nope. Have to jump there. There we go. But now all the balloons should be up and at him. Woo! Woo! Crack some of these for some loose change. There we go. Oh! Almost forgot you. Okay, now we can go get our trifold. If I can learn to bounce properly. There we go. Play obtained. Right, it's even higher, isn't it? I thought it was way lower than that. Oh, you gotta go under. I'm slowly it's been a while. This is where you gotta go. I can quit out from here. I just wanted the trifolds. That was a lot higher. I thought that was way lower than it was. And we can equip trifold. There we go. We got Poison Brew, we got Poison Trifold, and we got the Warding Bell. We have got safety out the wazoo. Now, the question is, do we... And I'm kind of thinking this is the way we go. I think we go Bell route, the Bell Guardian route, to the front of the Citadel, rather than go in the backside of the Citadel, because that takes us through the mist, and the mist is not something I really trust right now. I do not trust the mist in the slightest. It is a very dangerous place. It was where I died plenty of times during my speedrun route. I would rather take the best opportunity to not go that way. However, I do need the bells if I am to pursue the normal route. Whoops. Which means that I need to go all the way back over here. I need to get up there. Right. It's locked from that side. I have to go around. There we go. Oh, wait, isn't there a... Oh, no, I think I'm thinking of somewhere else. I was gonna say, I'm like, isn't there like a commandment or something? Yep. Got that shortcut. And... ring-a-the-bell. Alright, that's 3 of the bells. I don't know why I rested, because now I gotta walk all the way back. Well, actually, no, I need to go turn in the Crawbug quest. So, we're gonna go do that real quick. Which we turn it into this guy. There's your 25 rag belts. Ba-dum. And we get the crafting kit, which is nice. Okay, so maybe it was fine. Let's go. Wait, where do I... Oh, I know a place I need to go. We go Deep Docks. There's something we can do here that we weren't able to do before. So it'll help us get a mask. And be more, more survivability. Because now we got Claw. And we will have an arena. Okay, or I can just, you know. Oh, he's just dying. He's just dying down there. The most annoying one is the shield guy, and I just didn't even have to deal with him. He just fell down to the bottom. Woo! Alright. There's nothing else up here, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, we got that. Now I do... Let's go get Ava. Because there's also a mask down there. We can also turn in, turn in the one quest. Did you have anything? Right, you did have the key. I mean, I will eventually have to do the other things as well. Garb of the Pilgrims. Completed. Okay, bone bottom repairs. We don't have enough. We're close, though. Okay, we got Flint Beetles and the Terrible Tyrant. Those are quests. I mean, right now, I'm just taking all the quests. Whether we'll do them right now or not. Different story. But now, we get to come back here. And we get to come to Ava! God, I love that. It's still cool. Ava! And now, we get even stronger. Because we're pretty much not going to be switching to any other crests. Mostly because I've just gotten so familiar with the regular Hunter's crest. Due to all the other challenges I was doing. And, as long as we keep expanding it with Ava, it will literally turn into our strongest crest. Oh, right. Couple of things we gotta do. I don't think yeah, you definitely need double jump for that. Easy peasy. Bam! We have extra silk. Now there is Moss Mother Duo that we can go. It's at the end of this. Do I want to go do that? You know what? Might as well. We'll take our way slowly through this area. Make sure we're topped off. Oh, right, the berry. I need to grab the berry. Oh, come on. I literally dashed, and there was a little overhang on the ceiling. Pushed me down. There we go. Berry acquired. Time for Moss Mother. There's one. Get the heal off. To be sure. And there we go. That's a little bit risky there for a while. But now we got Weavelight too. Which... Wait, is Weavelight... I might be thinking of the wrong charm. Which one's Weavelight? Increases the speed of silk regeneration. Okay, it wasn't the one that I was thinking of. Alright. That's all for Ava, though. Everything down here. We are significantly stronger. I think now... we can make our way upwards. Oh, we can do the donation real quick here. Complete this. Boom. Bellheart. Alright, beautiful. Now I think we make our way up to the Citadel finally. No! Damn it. Alright, yeah, we're like further than we normally get. I'm not gonna say we are the farthest, because I believe we've gotten all the way to Silk Mother. Okay. You know what? I forget he does 2 hearts of damage. I forget he does 2 hearts. Oh, baby. Yeah, Let's not get caught in that cage again. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that one more time. When in doubt, chug a bunch of daggers. Oh, right. Okay, first. Wait, do I need... Wait, this isn't the bell. This is just a normal seat. Yeah, this is just the normal seat. No, 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 no. We go get the bell. Yeah, bell's up here. Okay, this should be where the bell... Wait, nope. Bam! There we go. And also... Bam! Bellway unlocked. Okay, now... we can do two things. Where is he again? Here he is. There you are, dude. Get the carrier. Wish granted. Mahow. Crazy little punk. All right. So now I think we look at what do we got right now? Terrible Tyrant, Bugs of Farloom, Volatile Flint Beetles. I think maybe... do we go for extra hearts? I think that... you know what? We're gonna pull up, I'm gonna pull up Map Genie. And the mask shards, because I have kind of forgotten where they are. Oh! I'm an idiot. We never did Weaveless Atlas mask shard. We were gonna do that, and then we did. Oh, I have to get up to the Citadel before we can do another mask shard? That makes sense. Okay, then it's probably not too big of a deal. We can go down to Atlas, or Atla, and get a mask shard, but that's only going to be 2, and we aren't going to be able to get the other 2 till the Citadel. So, I think we make our way to the Guardian. And I think we hope that I remember how to do the Guardian. What was up here? Oh, nothing. I hope we remember how to do the Guardian so I don't, you know, perish. Oh. Right. It's here, then it's here. There we go. Okay, there's also... Where is it? Is it further... Memory locket. Got it. Okay, we say... Quick hi. Hello. There we go. Is it up here? No, that's the way forward. It's down here, right? Oh, that's just back to... Where's... What am I thinking of? I think I'm thinking of a completely different place. Oh, great. Now we're actually in not so good health zone. But that's okay. We should be fine. There we go. And we can get the bellway. This is where I get worried. Because now the next setup is going to... Oh, you know what? There's something I want to go grab. It essentially is... I think this is the fastest way to it. It essentially... It essentially is a mask. It's not quite a mask, but it kind of acts like one. It'll act as a good buffer, but we have to go to a kind of dangerous place. Hunter's March. Oh yeah, now that we've saved Bellheart, we can come here and do this. This will just give us more, Star Challenge? Yeah. This will give us a craft, or, a toolkit. Right. Oh, shit. Wait, what is that, Oh. Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. I missed twice, and you only get 3, so if I missed again... But... Boom! Tool pouch expanded. Good to just grab that, because why not? Okay, I have to come through here, because there is a tool that will very much come in handy. I do have to be very wary. Because there can be some dangerous... Hunter's March is just dangerous in general. But the most dangerous part is this. God damn it. I'm now injured at 3. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I played it safe there till I could, perform a heal. And then... Okay, I might have to reload a fair amount of the area. Grab that. And come all the way up. Turn it. Do I don't even want to rest here. Keep going up. We gotta go get to the merchant that's hidden here. There's a secret merchant. Boom. go, my dude. Because this guy sells this, which we desperately want. This essentially acts as, you know, we might as well get that as well. That essentially acts as another HP for us. And then if I come up here... Okay, maybe not. I should have quit out! I thought I had 3 health and I had 2! And he does 2 per hit! Gah! All of that work! All of it! Squandered! Wasted! That was like... Well, I was gonna say that was completely optional as well. It was optional unless I wanted to go for the 100%. And the idea is that, like, I do want to go for the 100%. I should maybe focus on doing the regular before I do the 100%. But, man... Man. Dad's kind of a downer. I think that is where I'm going to end it for today, though. We can come back, and we'll probably continue this on, Saturday. Actually, okay, we might continue this Saturday. I might, depending, because I'm gonna think up. I've talked. We talked at the beginning of stream about more ideas, because I should start working on the next YouTube video, just because it's been a month, or it's about to be a month since I uploaded, and I like to try and upload once a month. I don't have an editor or anything. I do everything myself, so it takes roughly a month. I'm gonna brainstorm some more ideas, and maybe on Saturday when we come back, I might have an idea that I want to try to go for. If not, or if the idea is something that requires more setup, then we will just continue this on Saturday. That's the plan. So Saturday is either going to be more Steel Soul Silksong, or it's going to be, more Steel Soul Silksong, or whatever idea I think of. I have a feeling that it's going to be more Steel Soul. more Silksong. But there's a chance. I don't know. And then, of course, Monday, I kind of want to do some more practice on, like, Elden Ring Monday. But we might, on Monday, start looking at some speedruns to... Because I want to do a speedrun. I did a speedrun of Elden Ring long ago. It was very bad. Didn't get very far. Never submitted as a time because it was very bad. Also, because it was so long ago, so much has changed. Like, the routes that people do now and just some of the skips that people do now are way different. So I kind of want to try a speed run. We'll figure out which one. I'll look at the categories because there's like I'm thinking any percent. I'm thinking Elden Ring any percent, which means just beat the game as fast as possible. But then there's other ones like all great runes, all remembrances, or there's the two gods speed run, which is um beat Radagon and Elden Beast, but then go to the DLC and beat Consort Radon. So it's the beat DLC and base game. There is also just the beat DLC. That one I probably won't do just because I'm not practiced in DLC. Well, I don't know. Maybe I will take a look at that one, and if I like it enough, we'll practice DLC, and then when I get comfortable practicing DLC bosses, then we'll do a DLC run. I don't know. I'll look at the categories, but Monday I kind of want to start looking at some Elden Ring speed running because I want to go back and do that because it's just been so long, so many things have changed, and maybe actually get a time I can submit. We'll see. We'll see where I rank in the speed on the leaderboards on speedrun.com. But yeah, so that'll be Monday. Saturday will either be whatever I think of for a YouTube video, or will just be more Silksong if I need more time to prep. But that'll be it for today, and that'll be the plan for the next two streams. Plans might change, I don't know, but that's I like trying to plan a little bit ahead just to see what we got going on. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks, Warrior, for chilling. It's always a pleasure. Same with Beep. Same with Rain. It's always good having you. Same with a couple other lurkers that I've seen pop in and pop out. Always a pleasure. That's gonna be it for today, though. It is Wednesday, so I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Wonderful rest of the week, as we are now over hump day. 2 more days left until the weekend. Let's go. But until we see each other on Saturday, have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.